we're truly living in unknown every day. Unknown is the current known right now. The world it's always been live for today because tomorrow is not promised. That's always been the case. Right now, in April of 2020, after a month of actually being at home and seeing that this is real, and there's no telling how much longer this is going to be, that this is going to be an ongoing process, and this is something that really literally needs to be taken hour by hour. It's not even day by day anymore, it's hour by hour is the point that we're at. And just living in that true unknown right now, and literally not knowing what is going to happen within the next hour, it really puts back to me. I think that it really puts everybody in that same space of like, look, you need to live for right now, because speaking on what may happen next month, we didn't know at first, but now we really don't know. This really feels like a time period right now where any day could be it. It really feels that way. It feels more that way right now than it ever has been. And on top of that, people that I've talked to, my parents included, and older, have, of course, they've been in this world for a while, and they've seen a lot. They have never even seen anything like this before that we're currently in. And if they, as long as some of them have been in this world and continue to be in this world, and they have never seen anything like this before, what else do you need to know to not take this seriously? Because nobody's ever seen this before. Nobody really know what's to do in this situation right now, because this is just so big and just so huge that it's affecting everybody. But I don't think it's something that should be taken as a form of fear, but really to just pay attention to it and discipline yourself during it. Really listen to what's going on, really watch to what's going on, really observe right now to what is going on. And it's just some that are, they're continuing to go out and just, do what it is, like we're just still living in regular old normal time right now. And they're thinking that somebody telling them to sit at home is a form of punishment, or someone telling them what to do. And that's not necessarily the case. They're really trying to protect you. They're trying to help you. God is trying to protect you. God is trying to help you right now. He's really trying to make you sit down and think and look, like, can't you see what's going on right now? Like, you need to sit down. You really do. Seriously. Trying to protect you. And I just, it's so much. And I just really hope more people will catch that, more people will see that. And because this is going to be for a while. It's going to be like this for a minute. And as far as talking about what's normal, or even actually say what's normal, I do want to actually say this here. Now, of course, all circumstances, as far as like some other personal things that are going on in this world, is still different for everybody. Everybody is in the same position overall as far as staying at home and needing to stay at home as much as possible. But of course, everything for everybody else is different personally. And just what I mean by that is I know just with myself, this time has actually been very peaceful for me, actually, for the most part, and very relaxing, very calm. I'm being very cautious, of course, and aware and observant of what is going on, but I just feel also a sense of peace, and I feel more of a sense of just really try to pay attention and just follow directions of what's going on right now by staying home and social distancing yourself, and really taking that seriously, because yeah, it's just been kind of very peaceful for me. Much needed time, actually, much needed peaceful time that I didn't realize I needed. It made me think about some things that I thought that I couldn't go without, that I actually can go without, that I could be just fine without, live without. There's a lot of things that I was just thinking about so rapidly at first, and that I was thinking I had to do, running and ripping and running here, losing sleep, not resting well, all these things that I'm constantly thinking in my head, worrying about, that I'm thinking I have to do right now and today. It won't get done tomorrow, kind of thing. And during this time, it's really just made me sit down and be like, man, like, all of this stuff is on pause right now. And just think about when all this stuff is on pause, you don't really have that much to really worry yourself about, to really think about. Everything's on pause. The world is literally on pause right now. So there's not much for you to think about. You just kind of need to sit down, rest, chill, do the part that you need to do as far as work, but you can honestly chill. There's nothing, at least for me personally, there's not a whole lot for you to worry about right now. The world's on pause. Nothing's going on. Nothing besides, of course, COVID is being thrown into your face, social media wise, TV wise, and of course that's to make sure you're safe, you're being protected, all this kind of sorts of thing. And as much as they throw things in your face as it is on a regular basis, as much as we're hearing about this from all different angles, it doesn't matter what angle it's coming from, you should at least pay attention to how serious this is, if that's the case. I mean, movies have been postponed. Some movies have been taken out of theaters and put into homes automatically. I mean, bills are being delayed. I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't think was actually going to happen is happening, and is currently still happening right now. So just going back to what I was saying, it's just like there's no distractions. There's nothing I'm making myself distracted with. There's nothing I'm making myself worry about, and it's really just making me see how much, before all of this happened, how much I was worrying that was about stuff that that was just always going to be there, that could be done at any time, kind of thing. Like how much of a worry that stuff really is not when you're in a situation like this, and pretty much all you have to do right now is just simply follow directions, pay attention right now. And I think just us seeing so many things in the world and social media, of course, really puts us in this mindset of, oh, I have to do this, so I have to run all the time, oh, I have to get this done. If I don't do this, I'm not this type of person. If I don't do that, I'm not that type of person, kind of thing. And I just think when the world is always on 100% running constantly, it makes us think that we're missing out on something. automatically if we don't get this done, or if we don't do this, or if we don't speak to this person, all that kind of stuff. And when everything is paused and everybody is put in the same spot, you're like, well, what I was worried about, not that much of a worry anymore. And again, I have this conversation with my family all the time about these sort of different things, and it's just amazing. Just some of the things I pick up on when having these conversations with these different people. Yeah, it's truly some amazing stuff. But yeah, again, everything is different with everybody, and I've really felt a sense of peace, and feel like this was something that I needed for myself personally.